Welcome, добро пожаловать. We're here to continue with our Game Pass random roulette, where the random chance will decide what we will play. And good news! A new NVIDIA drivers are finally fixed, hopefully. I checked with Monster Hunter Wilds, it's finally not only compiled shaders properly, it also got beyond title screen and was able to load up one of the levels. So I suppose they finally fixed, they're not gonna ruin everything, and videos were rendering in DaVinci Resolve. So this 12th August NVIDIA drivers, what is the number? What was the number? The number was, why codec is overloaded? Number was 588.97 are properly working. Finally, after all these years, it did happen. So yeah, I need to close NVIDIA up. So yeah, we're continuing with wait, what I was doing this week. Not this week, this weekend I watched I binged another season of anime, and it was cool. It was Hortensia Saga, which came out in 2021, and I completely forgot about it. And it was a simple fantasy. The fantasy creatures appeared in episode 1 due to one of the ritual. There were only fairy tales about monsters and creatures, and in the episode 1 they came in from another world. So it's it's not isekai in its usual ways. There's no protagonist that got isekai to another world. It monsters got isekai into this world. Yeah, and just evil. And there's a story about princess that had to pretend to be a boy, and she was surviving with a retainer that was a young guy, and his uncle was helping him out, and it was it was a good story. It was a good, usual story about princess trying to reclaim her throne, or people trying to reclaim freedom from oppressors. Usual fantasy, like Sekiden and Aiden Chronicle and stuff. It also really Fire Emblem coded. There's people that fighting axe against spear, and swords against spears against axe, and usually people that with weapons that have disadvantage at Fire Emblem are to struggle with people that have the advantage weapon from Fire Emblem. So it's it's just funny. And yeah, there's incredibly low rating of this one, 5.8 on my anime list, but I think it's good enough. I think it's 8. Maybe it's because there's so much isekai that I appreciate when there's just a fantasy anime. And also the author could play it off more. The reason, the fact that creatures from fairy tales appeared in this world, and people should have research and explore all of the fairy tales in order to find a way how to deal with monsters. But in anime they just okay, there's monsters now in the world, I suppose we have to live like this. And accepted really fast. But the magic users appears at the later episodes, kinda suddenly. Also there's a Black Knight that voiced by the same voice actor as Michael. It's like a Black Knight Didier and Michael from Monochrome Mobius. Not only the same voice actor, it seems like the same character, or at least the same type of characters. Is this voice actor always plays roles like this? And what else there is? Oh, can I mention the ending? The ending of anime is like the screenwriter have a giant amount of balls. Not to depict ending like this. It's really have a lot of cliffhanger. If they'll ever make a like continuation, it will be a wild one. All right, it was Hotatsuya Saga. Why codec is overloaded? What's overloading a codec? I wonder. All right, so we need to hope that everything would be working today, and the system not gonna crash. All right. Wheel of Names with Game Pass Random Roulette. What's it gonna be today? What's it gonna be today? From to studio. Should be here. And I should be here. Alright, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be hide. Do you like Rick and Morty? Do you like Rick and Morty humor? Because High on Life is the game about from creator of Rick and Morty with talking guns in it. They announced a sequel not so long ago, and I suppose we will shoot a bunch of different aliens with alien guns. As far as I remember, it's not that long to play through. High on Life. How long it is? How long High on Life is? Why codec is overloaded? I don't understand. What's the reason to be overloaded? High on Life. 1. What do you mean? I didn't install it. Wait, it was not. Oh no, 9. No, we're playing the 4. We're playing the first 4. Oh. Welcome, Dark Driver. Welcome, Raiders. By random chance, today we're gonna play the High on Life. But first I need to find the right tab in my ever giant open tabs in Firefox for reactive PNG, so I could use the proper and write GIF talkie for a sci-fi. Reactive PNG. Here it is, sci-fi of reactive PNG and High on Life. Let me find thumbnails. Game Pass Random Roulette thumbnails. Why it's so slow? High on Life. Here it is. High on Life. This is it. This is today's stream would be. Now I need to change it here. High on life. High on life. High on life on drawer. High on life on Twitch. Oh, you can hear me cough. Sorry about that. All right, high on life. High on life. Hopefully it should work. It should work properly. Some studio mode. Game Geneva instead of a Vtuber Studio. I should use reactive PNG. Geneva Sci-Fi. Reactive PNG. Background should be Alien Planet background and high on life. Start loading. The game's currently loading. What's the CPU usage? 57, 79, 97? $91, $92, 30% of GPU. I suppose it's because game started in 4K, which is not cool. We should reduce it to 1080p. I don't see anything. I don't see all of my open tabs. All of the windows with chats and alerts. I can't see anything until we're gonna get past through the first screen of a game with this warning that contains fast flashing images that discomfort and trigger seizures in individuals with photosensitive something. Epilepsy. In the year 2000, he saved the Earth. Now he's back from retirement to save outer space. What? Buck Thunder 2? What the? Louder? Pressing it to start. Settings. Video. No, not the windowed mode. Oh wait, yes, windowed mode, but not windowed full screen. Yes, apply. No unlimited frame rate. 60. This thing should be on. Then 1080p. Confirm. Chromatic aberration, very high quality, everything high. NVIDIA DLSS, servers R2, access, NVIDIA DLSS, balanced, apply. Hopefully it would work. Good. 70% of GPU because of balanced NVIDIA DLSS. Can I already change a screen? Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Wait, not. Change. Why I'm not here? Where's capture of a game? Capture of a game. Capture of a game called High on Life. And of course it's out of frame. Games too. It should be something like this. It seems so. It seems that's right. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Did I changed? I changed over there. Codecs were loaded. 49, 42, 64 of Ozu of RAM. Huh. Oh, I never added game sound here. High on Life. Maybe because it was added recently. Shipping. Game sound should be here. I suppose you can hear it now. Audio is still 100. No, maybe it should be on 70 because there are a lot of shooting. Yeah, music is... Where's volume on maximum? Because of all of the jokes. Yes, confirm. Since it's a first-person shooter, I suppose we have to be on a mouse and keyboard. Alright, so I see everything. I suppose we can start. A new game. For players who experience playing shooters, for players looking for the next challenge, and normal. Loading. Smoke.
Check, hello. Can you read me? Buck Thunder. Buck. Oh, it's me, Phil, your divorce attorney.
Wow. Settings. Text difficulty, master volume, gun chatter. Where are subtitles? Accessibility. What do you mean disabled? Enabled subtitles. Where's 0.5? Confirm.
Welcome to Buck Thunder 2, See No Slaughter. Another Buck Thunder game. Your ex-wife is back and more evil than ever. She's sending a bunch of her new blood-sucking boyfriends out. So go shoot them. Just kill them all, Buck. That's the game.
Oh, okay.
Buck, it's me, Phil, your divorce lawyer again. You remember how to move and jump and everything, right? There's shit on the screen that tells you how to do all that stuff. I mean, come on, Buck. This is the second game. You know how to do all this shit.
That's a good joke.
Buck, you're gonna have to use the brand new double jump to get over there. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Buck. I forgot there's no double jump. Just crouch. We gotta try crouching, Buck. Fucking
Hell tells he.
shit. A fucking crouch prioritized over a double jump. Who is this? Who are these people above us? All right, that's a good crouch, Buck. That's a good crouch. Good boy. All right. Fucking scoping and scheduling bullshit. Fucking double jump. Not more. Stay sharp, Buck. A bunch of your ex-wife's new alien boyfriends. There they are. Coming right at you. Just shoot them, Buck. You'll never have... That's what I'm talking about, Buck. Kill those fuckers. You're the man. I love you, Buck. You're so fucking cool. Oh, I'm so excited and lit up to be your divorce attorney. You have no idea. You're my favorite client.
What?
You did it. You opened the door. You're a fucking genius. You are my favorite client. It's me, by the way, your divorce attorney. Don't forget, I'm Phil, your divorce attorney. Let's go. Let's get moving. Let's defeat your ex-wife.
Wait, how do I jump over? There's no double jump.
Buck, Phil here, your divorce attorney. Let me fill you in on what's going on. An alien spaceship landed in your ex-wife's backyard. She fell in love with the leader, and it turns out they're all a hive mind, so she's fucking all of them. What are the odds?
What?
I know what you're thinking, but just get out there and kill them, Buck. That's all you can do. Over and out.
All right. I suppose. So I'll have a hive mind. So are they all reliving?
Hey, open up! You gonna hide in there all day? Mom and Dad just left.
Who is it? Oh,
Are you gonna answer me or what? I'm coming in.
now I see a monitor.
Anything weird in there?
Sister, I'm playing a game.
Why didn't you
Ow.
say goodbye to Mom and Dad before they left for their trip? You know they were pissed, right? Whatever. We got the place to ourselves now.
You gonna party?
Oh my god, don't give me that look, narc. What, are you mad that I'm throwing this party tonight?
What?
It's fine. Mom and Dad are gone for a whole fucking week. We can do whatever we want.
That's irresponsible.
Here, come on, try some.
No,
know it's good for your
do I have no
depression, right?
choice?
Okay, we're totally gonna rage tonight. I cannot wait.
Are we back? So fun stuff. The game crashed. The Windows crashed. Was a blue screen, and I believe it's because in options of High on Life there was a DLSS on. So probably in order to not game to crash, we have to turn DLSS off. Squanch games. I wonder, do I have to like restart the whole starting section all over again? Oh, Hell Knife also on Unreal Engine 5? No of upscaling technologies. None. 74, 30%. Continue. I need to move window a little bit. I can do it during loading.
Why didn't you say goodbye to Mom and Dad before they left for their trip? You know they were pissed, right? Whatever. We got the place to ourselves now.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I remembered what I forgot to do. I forgot to turn on Geneva.
Throwing this party tonight? It's fine. Mom and Dad are gone for a whole fucking week. We can do whatever.
100% is GPU?
Here, come on, try some.
Well. We're back. Well, it seems it can handle. OBS can handle game with Unreal Engine at the same time. Just incapable to do it in any way. Well, it seems we have to look for another game to play today. Because Nvidia messed up. Once again, this time with OBS. What's so conflicting about Unreal Engine and OBS, I wonder? What could it be? What could it be? Really? I wonder. Alright, spin again! What are the chances? What are the chances that Eternal Strands would be working? What are the chances? I wonder if it would be possible. If it would work. If we're not gonna fall. It's also an Unreal Engine, isn't it? Oh boy. What if it's got... Wait, maybe if it will compile shaders, it's not gonna have a problems. Well, let's try to start it up. Thumbnails, campus random roulette. Because if this is not gonna start up, it would be like, it would be a showcase of how Nvidia incapable of fixing their own drivers, which is not a good PR at all. I have to change characters once again. Directive PNG. Alrighty there. Change. If we can play High on Life, we have to move on to another game that maybe would be working. Or no. Strands. I heard good stuff about this game. Or at least the gameplay mechanic parts. Capture of a game that is Eternal Strands. How it would be called here? Gaming Service SUI? .exe? What if it's also Unreal Engine and will be compiling shaders? That would look terrible. Eternal Strands. Half-Life. It's also an Unreal Engine shader compilation, of course. I had no doubt. It's just gonna be something like this. Well, 29 GPU, 83 percentages of a CPU, base 30 percentages. Maybe it's not gonna be Right, eternal. Натантрова. А зараз. Whilst compiling shaders, I should be able to turn on VTS POC. And check chats and chattets. Connect YouTube. Safe.
Sajeas says, check. Check.
Alright, we on 70% of CPU and 42 of GPU. Options, screen cinema, show subtitles, regular, large. Fading subtitles. I have to play dialogue off. Audio, music on 80, effects on 90, voice on maximum, global on maximum. Do not mute audio in background, text language. System default. Voice English, French, English. Graphic window 1080p, 60 frame rate. Auto setup, let it be auto set. VSync, quality post-processing epic, and no NVIDIA DLC. So let it stay like this. Okay. No, normal. Okay. Hopefully this one not gonna crash. Let's hope this one not gonna crash. Let's hope. Pre-update. Let us at least try the main game. Story mode, easy, normal, hard. Maximum health is normal. Reduced maximum vitality, tonic, restore half as much health. Field. Like normal. 74, 93, 97. CPU is so full. But GPU is not full at all. Let's hope it's load. Let's hope it's load. There's no sound, right? Ah!
The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin.
Ton, right in time.
It as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation.
And we're playing as one of them.
Of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil.
The Veil.
And powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember...
I'm pretty much sure that I saw this opening cinematic on
when weavers
YouTube.
had a home. I chose this life years ago. But I'd be lying if I said it has lived up to all I hoped it would be. Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now,
It's supposed to be action RPG, right? Why they didn't let us choose a character
where it all began.
and decided that she would be the main character? That's a anthropomorphic bear with giant tusks.
Thanks.
All kinds of different characters.
Bryn, over here.
The bird person. I wonder. Well, now, well, now we'll see a gameplay, and the game would crash. It would be funny and sad at the same time. I will be sad, but also a little bit amused.
What do you think?
I think that Unreal Engine games crashing too much on NVIDIA drivers.
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the veil, I wasn't picturing this.
No one's been this close in years. The base is shrouded in tangles. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. Until now.
What happened? How did you find out about this?
You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
And of course you're not gonna explain it to me.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other weavers to see how you do in the field. The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deeper into the valley. Shouldn't be too far from where we are.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the band.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if
What's a
anything gets
scry?
too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
Is the background flickering? Is it supposed to? Is it part of the world, or is it a bug? I'm reaching to get that might be a little strange, but scared to explain the screen. What's the scry?
I know the scry is a standard device across weaver bands, but my previous leader, Aaron, didn't really make use of ours.
He sent you on expeditions without it?
I mean, I wore the earpiece, but he didn't exactly stay close to the table at the camp while I was out.
That's incredibly dangerous. I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah. Anyway, mind explaining how it works in your weaver band?
When you go on an expedition, you'll wear the earpiece, which allows me to communicate with you and give directions from the scry table. At the table, everyone will be able to watch your expedition and communicate with you as needed.
So they will be watching me moving around and fighting with bosses and exploring the area? And I don't have to return back to the camp and explain everything that happened?
The last, most important function of the scry is that it allows me to use magic to pull you back to camp when your life is in danger.
Ah.
Right.
So that's how they're explaining the returning back to camp after defeat? And she mentions the Strand Road, that's what it is.
Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron. The hub for bartering magical goods. Before the Surge, caravans used the Strand Road to enter and exit the Enclave with their goods. It's been completely submerged by tangles, unfortunately. Still, If we can get any closer to that passage, we will find rare artifacts lost in the surge.
That's all I needed to know. Tell you I'm ready to head out.
Clears up anything I needed to know. I'll head to the watchtower.
Glad to hear it. You can head out then.
Alrighty, sir. Here we in the world. Both CPU and GPU work at half capacity, which is good.
No
I can
visual
explore.
from the scribe. Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
What is this purple fox thingy? Hold shift to sprint. Not toggle? Hold? Okay.
The veil. Even more impressive up close.
Is it a giant golem right in front of it? Do I have to fight it? I reach the watchtower deeper into the valley.
This should magnify the enchantment and...
Ah, thanks. Got
Tangles. Beautiful.
and deadly. Give them a wide berth.
What? What does it mean? Wide bursts. Being in contact with Tangle will hurt brain over time. So do not ever poke in.
Those could be rare exports. You heard our quartermaster. Break 'em open.
Rough leather. Materials for crafting, I suppose. As iron. Not too soon.
That wall is completely frozen.
Weaver's grabs. Lift and moves objects and creatures. A purple aura marks valid targets, while those marked to red are too heavy for the current level of the strand. Control to prepare strand, hold to cast, release to throw forward.
we should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums. They combust when broken.
So, if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
Ow, 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 ow. Did it work? Did I burn everything to a crisp? I don't understand. Oh, it's a tree. Well, I used all of them. Now I was supposed to throw some here? How would I knew this? No one explained to me that I need to climb a wall. But I suppose it was written over there and I didn't notice. Imagine if I would be stuck here for hours, not realizing that I need to climb a wall.
Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
Coral, There were rumors
Vines?
of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave's surface.
It's not vines, it's a stone. It just looks like vines.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
So long. The camera panning above there, that is so long. Clamping out in any direction. Until my stamina will be depleted. Press side to release from climbing. What if I forget about this game mechanics over time?
Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Dom's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Let me guess, it's evil and full of corruption.
Aurea?
Dragon! Or Wyvern.
Bryn, connections back.
Evil corrupted wolf.
Was that a drake?
Not a dragon, not a wyvern, but a drake. Oh, teleport doesn't work. Cool.
Yes, breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
I suppose we have to fight.
And Lane have tonics on standby for her return.
Alt is dodge. I have no stamina. Hide. There is a block. This one was not interested in fighting whatsoever. Is there no lock on?
Head out of the cave so we can get our bearings.
More iron. Let me guess. Need to find the stuff to throw at it. It will break easier. Huh. It did break easier. It's somewhere. Out there. Hunting. This is prey. Oh, it's much closer than I thought it would be. And what I'm supposed to do? Oh, it flew away, huh?
For the love of... It's an ash peak drake.
And what?
Quick, your frost match.
It doesn't tell me anything. Oh. Ice wall rapidly freezes water in the air and creates chunks of ice. Useful for finding routes, all sizes, and creating ledges and bridges. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. Sangabo. Welcome. Welcome. We checking out Eternal Strands because High on Life doesn't work and crash with OBS. Ice water, freeze water in the air, create chunks of ice, useful for binding force and all sizes of creating ledges and bridges for the target's aim at the furthest point and draw the ice closer. Control to prepare the strand and to cast it. Become ice. Oh.
Good.
Aha.
Darn's still working on the scry, but you need to keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. It runs close to the Vale, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it. Oria, that Drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
So it works against enemies, huh?
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
Materials. Materials. What will happen if I...
Nice work. Keep moving.
So it creates ice walls in front of a creature, not letting them move. More of them! Well, now what? Well, it's nice that Drake hunts other creatures other than us.
Damn it,
At least.
Captain was right. That Drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Instead of corruption, there's rot.
Guys, what do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast.
When I'll be able to craft and choose another equipment. We have a bow. We had a bow all this time. Mundane sword and shield. Mundane
Line
bow.
of fire. Good time to use your bow.
Slow-mo. How could I miss? How could I miss again? Precision. Ow. Ow. I thought it will be critical if you shoot at the tail. I don't like bow.
If I'm reading the map correctly, following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
No. Apples and stuff. Ah. You still want me to learn how to use bow. I don't want to learn how to use bow. Even if my whole life would depend on it. How do you change a Q? Now can I move now? Or do I have to... Now there's a lot of fire and I need to use another one? As I spawn?
That Drake is never far behind. Just keep going.
Throw the size. I have no mana.
That's the path. You're doing great, Bryn. Final stretch.
We finally will be out of prologue. Hopefully. It seems like a boss battle.
That can't be an arc.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get...
Do I have to fight with dragon or with the golem? Ah, Drake. It's not dragon, it's Drake.
You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan.
Ow! I was holding block. Ah, kill. Right under him. I suppose we can fight. It's one of the battles where we can't win. Story-wise. Someone used magic. Yep, I smelt. Magic shield? Or how is the spell called in Baldur's Gate 3 that we used against the dragon? Sanctuary?
Skies. If this isn't the strangest.
What the... Hang on, Bryn.
Suddenly it's animation.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Pack up! You're... What? We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arc. We need to go. Now.
No! The supplies! Materials!
Up ahead!
Oh no! What is...
Fine, keep moving! Guys, the Ark!
I thought this thing would, like, do some evil shit with her, but no. They wanted to present it more epic than it looks like. So they gone through the barrier, and it's so cool and beautiful from this side. And all the doom and gloom on theirs, on the side where they came from. Am I supposed to be in awe? Like, wow! Because I don't feel like it. Oh no, stuff appearing. Stuff appearing out of nowhere. Because of an Unreal Engine. I suppose that's our new camp. Is this metallic robot guy will like interact with us, like explain what's happening? Try to do gestures. The council.
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
Press F during any dialect to switch between auto advance and press to advance lines. This can also be changed in options menu.
That can wait, Dom. Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale. I think we're in good hands.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
As long as we don't all die here first.
Dialect choices guide Bryn's demeanor and explore different parts of her character. There are no wrong choices. And team needs a pep talk, remind them we're still weavers. Team needs to have a faith in me, inspire with confidence. Team must them offer reassurance. Reassurance.
Our arrival was rocky, but I will do everything in my power to ensure our survival. If we avoid unnecessary risks, we'll be back on our feet in no time.
I'm glad you're taking this seriously.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, we had no idea we'd end up here. The Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the Veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of war. Stories that put children to bed, preached the evils of our magic, all because of what happened here.
What happened here?
We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but why.
Ah. So we know what happened, but we don't know why?
Maybe then, Weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival. Bryn, that's you and me. Find me when you're ready. Adjourned.
Okay, cancel adjourned. Should I not walk around and speak with all different people in the camp and find out who's doing what and what's capable of what? I suppose the forge is over here. Craft new arms and armor at Smithy. Each design uses combination of different class and material forged card. These materials are divided into slots. The top slots uses the most materials and has the biggest impact on item stats. Materials have properties such as weight, resistance to heat, and so on, while also affecting color. Mix and match materials to create custom gear in both ability and looks. Some quests also require quieting. This left in their own category, but work the same, provide the needed materials and correct the item to advance. Quest materials are only ever used for one recipe. But we already have a mundane southern mundane bow. Oh, I see. We need recipes. We need blueprints. Without blueprints, you can't make anything.
You've been busy.
One active talk provides optional conversations that react to events. Talk never starts or advances a quest.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. We lost a lot of gear running for our lives. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
Share my enthusiasm. Tell you I'm ready for this. This place is dangerous. Get sense of cautious feeling. I'm eager to explore.
I'm fine. We all got through it safe. And in the process, we did the impossible. We breached the veil of the Enclave. Land of mystery and danger. I can't wait to get out there.
Treasures and glory, huh?
And bards singing our names.
Then I'd best make sure you stay safe enough to tell the tale. Oh, and listen. We've got your back, okay? All of us. Right now, we need to focus on getting our feet back under us. And you need to get the lay of the land while we do.
Alright. What you will say to me, Sebastian, who's not a Sebastian?
Sev, how are you holding up?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's filled to the brim with life-threatening creatures. Also, left an entire known world behind, and I'll probably never see remnants of my past life again.
So sarcastic and passive-aggressive. I like him already.
But, you know, I'm fine.
His parent tried to look at the bright side. He's getting defects with humor. He's scared. Sympathize with him.
It's okay if you're scared, Sev. I'm a little nervous myself.
Oh, good. Our point is worried. One person who's supposed to be fearless. Yeah.
Is he blushing?
Sev?
This apprenticeship is turning into more than I signed up for.
That is completely understandable. We're all reeling.
Yeah. You're probably right. Listen, I should get back to helping Sola.
I was talking with Sola earlier. She is a great listener. Maybe talk to her about how you're feeling too?
I wouldn't want to burden her.
She'd be happy to help.
I'll think about it.
Alright, he is doing nothing. And she's a crafter. Ah, wait. He... Apprentice of hers? That's hard to believe. Usually in all the fantasies, there's a big buff guy that always was a blacksmith since young ages. Okay, I suppose. Where to? Who else? To whom else I can speak? Where's other characters? You. What are you doing? Atelier?
Loom gates must need a massive source of magic to function. Instantaneous transit across hundreds of leagues.
Dom? Hello? Everything okay?
Brain, you are going to check out the loom gate at some point, right?
Yeah, of course. I'll get around to it.
Good, good. Why it refuses to function is a mystery we must unravel together. A priority.
Did he always wear glasses?
Not worried about our survival in an unknown land filled with volatile magic like the others?
Details. There is so much to discover, survival will take care of itself. Or Casmin will insist it does, at least. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these lost lands?
Tyson doesn't begin to cover. Tell him you're ready to jump in action. Not quite how I thought it became. I admit to being nervous. Listening to stories about Sinclair, into the prospect of living them. I'm ready to jump into action.
I just want the real action to start. I want to find the biggest, baddest creature in the land and
Beat them onto a pulp? No.
I don't know, climb it, or tear its strands free, or chuck a boulder at its head.
Would you mind flipping the order of those last two? A boulder might wreak havoc with the integrity of the strand.
For you, I'll think about it.
Oh, thoughtful. You're going to make a great point, Brain of Carnhaven.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, something else is tugging at my attention.
Loom gates.
Loom gates.
Loom gates? What are the loom gates? And we can't craft because we don't have blueprints?
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it, it was a one-way ticket.
The Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repel Drake's breath, though.
You think we might find another arc that could help us escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the arcs never left the Enclave, yet this one did.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find answers.
Here another character. What are you doing, Lion? Codex compiling soul. Knowledge keeper.
Lane, you seem lost in thought.
Lore master.
Settling in all right?
Oh, Bryn. Yes, I am. And you? I notice you've been checking in with the others at the camp.
You did? Are you spying on me?
Oh, of course not. It's my vocation to observe. Not just you. Everyone. In fact, if you'd like, I can tell you a little about the others. You are newer to our band, after all.
All spammers should rot in hell. Didn't come to talk about Save joined just before me. Ask if it's common for a band to take apprentices. Magical researchers isn't entitled to any weather band. Ask how to progress within hours. The band seems to operate like a tight ship. Ask them how to run. It's still pretty new to Weaver band. Ask them how I fit in.
Given that I'm the newest member, how do you think I fit in?
It speaks volumes that Aurea trusts you with taking over the expeditions this soon. I would have thought Casmin might take over in this interim period instead of you.
Casmin?
Up until about 6 months before you joined, Aurea was training her to become her replacement as point. It was going well. Then, out of nowhere, the training ended, and Aurea began searching for a new point. I don't know if it was Aurea's decision or Casmin's, but either way, I suppose it's all for the best. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
Casmin hasn't been the most welcoming towards me. I wonder if she could be upset that I'm the new point.
Knowing Casmin, if she has a problem with you, it won't be long before she confronts you about it.
Ah, great.
Oh, straightforward. I like it. Sections just before a massive common attack on apprentices.
Server's relatively new to the team too. Has Sola taken on smithing apprentices before him?
No, she's never had an apprentice before. I don't know how he came to be her apprentice either. No one seems to.
That's a little odd, isn't it?
Indeed.
Not really. Typically, Ram are very secretive, culturally speaking. Sev may remain an enigma. I wish he would open up, though. I'd like to learn more about his people.
Interact anywhere, man?
Before joining, I knew Oria's band was renowned for its top-notch techniques in weaving. Why do you think that is?
Ah, to keep a points expedition gear competitive, you need a smith and an enchanter working in perfect harmony. And there's never been a pairing more harmonious than the union of our enchanter, Dam, and our smith, Sola.
They are sweet together.
Did you know Sola is descended from nobility in the Sansa Empire?
What? Wait. So, our blacksmith woman also a noble that decided to run away from nobility and became a blacksmith?
Shame her family lost their fortune, though I suppose that's why she's so down to earth.
Are both Dam and Sola from Sansa?
No. In fact, Dam hails from Renland, where magic is completely forbidden. I often wonder if Dam's fascination with enchanting would be as obsessive if magic wasn't dogmatically kept from him as a child.
Okay, it's like, this is how the story goes. It's a separate like a tight ship.
I've travelled with a Weaver band before, but it wasn't quite as functional as this. What makes this one run so smoothly?
The obvious answer is Oria. Not only is she a strong point and leader herself, but
She's also a bird person?
her mother is one of the most famous enchantresses of our time. She's grown up surrounded by excellence.
Oh, expectations?
Wow. Still, it sounds like a lot to live up to.
If it is, Oria makes it look easy.
You said Oria is the obvious answer to this band's success. Is there a not-so-obvious answer?
Ah, yes. While Oria runs the field, when it's time for the caravan to move, it's Casmin who takes over. She used to be a quartermaster on the docks of Don Brennig, facilitating relief efforts for the Udean Federation. The speed she can pack a caravan, it's no wonder that Oria trusts her to take over when it's time to move.
I didn't come over to talk about other rivers, explain about himself as a person.
Lane, offering insight about the others is nice, but I came here to talk about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house in Judea.
And it implies what?
What?
I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that no living relative can recall inciting incidents firsthand. At a young age, scholastic endeavors became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and so on and so forth. Nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues in a Udean mercantile family.
Right. And how are you feeling since we entered the Enclave?
Truthfully, I'm not sure. Nothing's really wrong, but never mind.
You sure? Whatever's on your mind, I'm happy to listen.
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here we are. It strikes me as an opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. That's all. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Alright. Wait, where's the other tiefling? Where's the tiefling girl that was here somewhere nearby? Kevin? Small journal. Diplomatic protocols. Bring achievement to log kills around the enclave. Work projects, plan
The
nothing.
scribe. The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's nice to have people literally watching my back.
That's cute. That's nice. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good bull creature? He's kinda like Appa, just not flying from Last Airbender. And smaller. Smaller and doesn't have 6 legs. Casmin. Not Kevin, Casmin. I must remember names.
Hey, Casmin. Recovering from our wild entrance into the Enclave?
Save it, okay? I know I should have been more prepared to move.
Hold on, that's not what I...
If I had been more prepared, we wouldn't be missing half our supplies. With more supplies, I could have done a better job patching up Oria's wing. If I had fixed her wing properly, we wouldn't be in unknown territory with a point who...
Is it elf girl from Vox Machina? The name that I should remember because she's my favorite character.
Whatever it is, just say it, Kaz.
You're no Oria. I'm sorry. But she has more experience and who knows what's out there.
Intellectual breaks the tension with a joke. She has a point that means that I'm scared too. But all I can express my team except for it, remind you that we're all in this together.
I know my job is important, but we all have a part to play in our survival. I know you can do yours. Trust that with everyone's help, I'll be able to do mine too. I'm not in this alone, Kaz. Neither are you.
We have power of friendship and anime on our side.
You're right. It's just that Oria has been point for so long. I need to give you a chance, though. I'll try.
That's all I ask.
I don't suppose we can change equipment because gear equipped with Cas means Caravan will be allowed out bring takes into her expedition into Enclave. What else can be changed at any time at base camp but cannot be swapped while in the field? We have no two handers. Sudden shot in a bow. Boots, health plate. No head armors. Is there no way how to change color? Well, I suppose we have to go to expedition to find blueprints and materials. Tutorials? Ah. If I forget about something, just a reminder here.
I was impressed by how you handled that Drake outside the Vale.
I barely survived.
A little terrifying, I will admit.
But you kept a cool head and didn't let it get the better of you. Not everyone can do that.
So after all the legends, this is it. The Enclave.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born here. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
This is my colleague, I show her around well. She seems sad, sympathize with her that she's missing the first expedition. And became more sooner than expected, wonder if she thinks I'm ready. She seems sad, sympathize with her.
You must be devastated that your wing is holding you back.
I can't deny that my heart breaks at the prospect of being stuck behind the scry. But knowing I've found the right replacement helps. Besides, this wing won't keep me down for long. I'll be back out there soon enough.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. For your first expedition, we need to get the lay of the land. Thankfully, Lane Free has an old map of the Enclave to help us get our bearings.
Do I have to find the high ground and scout ahead?
It's 60 years old. Pre-surge. No chance it's accurate, but that's where you come in.
I'll update it as I go.
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way station for caravans entering the Enclave. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned it from the overlook, and we've got 2 landmarks of note. A second loom gate, and what appears to be a giant statue, possibly an ark.
You can see it from here? Must be massive.
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
I'll head out now.
Oh, wait, what's this?
So this is a loom gate. It's taller than I expected.
The Enclave constructed these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to travel leagues instantly. If only it were working.
There's no sign of damage. It just seems inert.
Deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a powerful enchantment would need.
You'd know better than any of us. If we could get it working, though.
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we whisked around the Enclave. Metaphorically, of course. The loom gates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous otherwise, I imagine.
Zartan for champion to просто invest travel. This is sweet to get compliments of Calvary. This is getting to lovely dovely. Offers them some privacy.
Do you two need some privacy?
Solar, your genius is just, what was that, Bryn? Yes. Yes, I think we need to go theorize together.
Sure, if you say so.
Trust me, it's not a euphemism. Dom really loves theorizing.
I can believe it. Alright. So, exploring. Exploring we go. Somewhere. Out there. Oh, wait.
Your tent. Might not be glamorous, but you can rest here when you're not gallivanting on expeditions.
It's perfect.
Don't know about perfect. I could have done a better job if we didn't lose half our supplies when we passed through the Veil.
Seriously, I didn't have anything close to this in Aaron's band. Half the time I was lucky if I didn't sleep on dirt.
Ah, that's unfortunate. I'll leave you to get settled.
Starting every time Brian returns to some station from expedition, your resources are automatically stored in chest in her tent. They may be used for quests, crafting, and conversation camp suppliers. Okay. Okay, move on. For blueprints. For equipment. We must travel and explore. All kind of different things. Glintwood Hollow, real leaden and wild. CPU at 70% just. Yep, it is a giant arc. Massive. Other ones that activated and will attack me from far away with this crossbow thingy.
I've got you clear as the sands of summer, Bryn.
No interference on my side either.
The scry connection's much stronger. In fact, we should be able to use the wisp.
The wisp?
Watcher's wisp. Channel a little magic into your earpiece. I'll redirect it to guide you from the scry to the nearest landmark. will-o'-the-wisp to reach your nearest landmark.
I'm pressing tab and I'm pressing V and nothing happening. While the source stuck in cliff cards, the maps remain generally accurate. So wall-raised. So that's an old map. Wait. Can I climb all the way? No. Not with this little of stamina.
More arcs.
And they're clearly happy we're here. Arcs were supposed to be used for magic.
Red iron?
Hostility is strange.
How red iron is different from usual iron?
Fresh water in walking distance of the campsite.
I'll set up a purifier for it and collect later.
Hydra's Brook, aptly named for the spirit of water that flows.
Well, it seems to be working tactic to use size on enemies and attack them while they're immobile. Something tells me I should not jump from this high away. Water-stained and frayed, yet enclave paper was always so strong. The point. Hydra's Brook.
The point. What a beautiful view.
Just one of the. Wait, what is that? Second one. Oh, wool. Another rarity material. Quick hide. If only I knew where the blueprints would be. No materials. Oh, two of them? Ow. It's not stopping. Leg shot crystal. Glowing chains contain rare loot and materials to emit softs that makes them easier to identify. Oh, full damage. What is this? Pipe lids. Not this one. Oh. Aha! Oh, you can move! Alright. Now let me try something. Let me take this and throw it all the way over there. Good. It's not always. There's no more? There's no more blasting flower? I have to use stones. Another ice shards. Is this not breakable? Uh-huh. What do I get? What do I get? Still part of the quaint tapestry. Surely I can find something else. Cobalt iron. There's more of them. Just do. More blasting flowers. The problem is I don't know how much materials do I need for an upgrade because I don't have any blueprints. I don't know where to find more blueprints. What if I try to get up all the way over here? I can. Where am I?
Creatures could be hunted for food. Any of these plants look edible?
Dom will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't vomit, we'll eat.
Just try not to poison him.
There's something shining. But I don't suppose it's just... A better material.
This must be Hydra's lake.
Later still, why name it after the spirit of flowing water?
Let me guess, I can just enter inside. Frostbite, but not.
Darters. Sneaky, toxic beasts.
Use your frost. They're vulnerable and can't hide when cold.
I'm in. What do you mean I'm in combat? Enemies that capable of being invisible? I found a new design! Glow audio indicator makes them easier to find, collect them and unlock new gear and creation with solar. Those who die while on fire or frozen are considered tempered and have higher chance of dropping rare materials. Okay. Alright, no one's here. Move, 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 move. Let me guess, that's a weapon that I can't use because it's just lying around here. But I can stand on it. What a fun. Where I'll be able to find more blueprints. Collapsed mine. Right, it's living stone. Ceremonial material for static fire, specially treated to ensure fearsome blaze. Green inventory is full. I need to drop something? It's a barrier? I can't run through barrier? I see, I won't be able to move through. I have to explore around. Diplomatic agreement. Ooh. I need to increase. There's a clock's mine. Look at the second loom gate in full search. Let me guess, that's a giant that I have to fight with.
I was right. It is an ark. A great one.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
Blueprint was just laying around here. If I'll be able to break this bronze. Alright, let's start. Possible boss battle close to the surface. You can also press seek to climb.
An ark of the stricken earth, I would guess. Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
Doubt my sword is strong enough.
Too bad. Strange that it's just standing there.
Maybe the second loom gate will tell us more. Enclave constructs are believed to be interconnected in many ways.
Wait, what can I drop? Redstone. The flexible to be stone, durable to light enough The shape balanced, common sources are ridgy boulders. But that's bronze. Wait. It's not better? Recovered silver alloy magic. This looks smaller, more silverish. I would prefer more silverish than bronze. Alright, Solemn Gate. Feller Search. Kindred's Book. Collapsed Mine. Feller Search is Norse. 2 out of 6. 2 out of 6. I suppose gravity also could be a weapon. No, Chester. Steel!
A set of schematics. Tarmakind smithing? Maybe Solar would know.
I wonder if there's something over there. It's a little island in the middle of nowhere. The door is opened. Carty, but here some X, a fluttering ocean shorthand. Cobalt iron. Just surely I'll be able to open this door if I do something here. Maybe. Is there a flower blast plant nearby? Curious. 3 out of 6. But where's the weapon blueprints?
This must be the second loom gate.
Skill Coronach, still tramic with magic despite its long use of sediment. Uh-huh. Three powerful strikes. What? Five powerful strikes needed to defeat a wolf? That's quite a lot. Elite foes are much more dangerous and durable than the regular counterparts engaged with care. Later then.
A lot of debris on the platform. I could clear it with kinetic magic.
What about the loom gate itself? Is it functional?
No sign of life, but see that cloud of raw magic? It's leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
So we have two powerless loom gates and a tangle leaking out of an enclave construction. I wonder if Lane still has that treatise we picked up in Taza.
And he's gone.
Return to base camp using shortcut
Lane
to
found
hear
a
the band's plan.
shortcut back to our camp. I could use the wisp to guide you there if you'd like.
And where's the shortcut? 1, 2, 3. So somewhere here should be another 3 that we didn't discover. Even though I found 3 blueprints, I need to find more. How he's able to move? This ice. Was it a parry? Oh. Heal. Is this wolf immune to... But I was holding block. I would gladly drink a health potion, but I can't. Ugh. This is too powerful of an enemy. Is it not gonna follow me back? Maybe I don't need to use frost against him. Alright, Wizard Grasp. Where is he? I don't see him. Where is he? defeated. Then Sokolov's Fur. Formal combat disorder among us. Zenorians and reckless disregard tradition. I wonder how many people defeated this creature at the start of at the first encounter. Where would I find materials? Is there 3 here? There should be 3 here. There's an invisible one. No. Where are the blueprints? Here. Blasting flower. Blasting flower, nothing that resembled blueprint. Oh, wait, a chest. Nope. Shortcut. It's only a shortcut. Nothing down here of interesting. I was walking around the upper side. Oh. I heard a noise, but I did not see any creature. Nothing over here. Where's the shortcut supposed to be? I had the feeling in this place there would be a blueprint. Wait, maybe above? On a tower? Nope. Is it it? A one such long-lasted curved blade once so far set. An invisible enemy! I don't want to fight them, they are no threat to me. They're not blueprints. That's why I have no interest in them. Well, I don't know where else to find stuff. How do I controls, keyboard, mouse, sprint, climb, wisp. What checks wisp? V. Camera locked up. Is it the way?
That should be it. According to my map, it's a man-made tunnel that grants easy access to the way station.
Just like that?
Bryn's back. Let's fill her in.
We believe we found a way to activate the Loom Gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
How? Залонгет сам трясти, а заинтересуется. Limited Sajeas on what may lie beyond them. What if I don't like all of the options? What's lies beyond them?
With the Loom Gate's active, we could expand our search of the Enclave. Who knows what we might find?
The potential for discovery is endless.
Agreed. So, how do we repair a Loom Gate?
What made the Enclave remarkable was not merely their constructs, but their ability to power them. It has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists an extensive magical network known as the Tapestry. The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is proof of its existence. It must be a conduit that directs raw magic to the Loom Gates as a source of power.
And the tangle that formed around it was a leak.
Precisely. Our theory is that patching the rupture will restore power to the gate.
Thankfully, Seven Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that we inherited from a weaver band that broke apart. In notes dated before the surge, this band managed to get one of the enchanters who worked on the arcs riotously drunk and talking.
Apparently, the Arks have a thin carapace between their skin and their armor plates that's nigh immune to magic, and can be separated in segments.
Uh-huh.
A magically resistant material like that would be perfect to seal a rupture in the tapestry.
So I need to cleave this carapace off the arc. There's no way my sword is strong enough.
Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's forge. Which, in turn, means...
I could hone your sword so we can cleave the carapace, no problem.
We'll talk.
One more thing. You'll need to remove the debris on the Loomgate's platform so that we've got a clear workspace once the patch is forged.
Easy enough?
Everyone's got a part to play in this. Let's get to work.
So we found the area where the giant lies, and now we deciding how to defeat the giant. Давай change. I see, with the better materials.
Perfect pair.
73. 73 weapon power. Opportunist Kiras. 10 armor, 6-6. 11-5-5. Depending on material, the colors change. Cold resistance. Either balanced or good against something. I don't have Wax Cambric. I should have beaten up more of invisible enemies. Can use only this one? I need 6 of this. I see. A little bit better. Opportunist point, opportunist. No, I don't have enough.
This one strikes a good balance.
A little bit better. Alrighty there. I suppose I would use bow. And there's not enough for a mask.
Did you see the size of that mine entrance? Amazing, isn't it?
You mean the one behind that huge deactivated arc?
With just a mine entrance.
That's the one. Given the size of the entrance, I can only imagine how huge the mine must have been. Their yields must have been incredible.
I've heard the rich resources are a big part of why Weavers first settled this area.
The land's hostile, but they knew it was worth the risk. Ores from the Enclave are high grade, very pure.
Alright, at least we have a new equipment. Forge the Southern Shield. Let's appear only now. Did I not reforge Southern Shield? But I did reforge Southern Shield. Consult with Casmin and learn about the prevent the base camp.
Two wonders of enchanting, an arc and loom gates. We can touch them, smell them if we want, and they don't work. Maddening.
Did you?
Did I what?
Smell the loom gate.
A little, but that's beside the point. But mossy, hints of sage, a subtle yet full-bodied undertone of dirt.
Amazing. Well, now we just need to get it working.
Oh yes, should our plan succeed.
And if not?
Then it is time for Plan B, which I have not yet thought up, but I'm sure we won't need.
No, I'm pretty sure we need a plan B.
They are quite the thing, aren't they? Tangles, I mean.
After what it was like outside the Enclave, the ones in here are child's play.
It is an enduring mystery as to why the Veil's shadow is flooded with them. I did not expect that they would be so common inside the Enclave.
Are they common anywhere?
No. They were theoretical until the Veil went up. And then, of course, they became... political.
What? Tangles became political? You said Tangles were just a turn, indicating what it means. He mentioned politics. Ask for what? No, I don't care. I'm curious about the Tangles themselves. Ask about them.
What exactly are Tangles?
To our best understanding, magic is more than just energy. As far as we know, raw magic is a physical substance, but normally invisible. Our mantles gather it from the air as we move, but tangles prove it can concentrate on its own.
Just 1 minute, just a
You
theory.
said they were theoretical. What did you mean?
Lane and I have been digging. The only research on tangles we could find were thought experiments until the Veil's appearance. As you might expect, that research was done here in the Enclave. Apparently, they did not publish everything they knew.
I had enough. Wrap up the questions.
Thanks, Sam. That helps me understand them better.
Ultimately, the most practical advice I can give is very simple. Don't stand in the murder cloud.
Okay. That makes sense. No talk.
Hey, I know we need to fix up the forge, but before we do, I'd like to talk to you about something.
Sure. What's up?
I owe you an apology.
Really?
What for?
I've been a little cold since you've arrived, and I should have been more welcoming. I was just under a lot of stress with everything that happened.
You mean when we ran for our lives from a death cloud into a lost land?
Yeah, that. And losing supplies, and Aurea getting injured. and then having a point takeover who,
Lacks experience.
at the time, that's what it seemed like. But ever since we arrived, you've been more than proving yourself. You made finding food and water a top priority. That's when I realized our Weaver band is in good hands. I underestimated you when I shouldn't have. And frankly, I was a jerk about it.
It's okay, Cass.
No, it's not. I really am sorry. I hope we can have a better relationship moving forward.
Thanks. That means a lot. Let's just start fresh, okay?
I'd love that.
That would be nice. And Lane mentions that she was once training to be a point, or she's upset that it's me. She was afraid of having that incompetent point. Ask why she placed importance in the role. She was under a lot of stress. How she's doing now.
How are you feeling now that we're starting to get settled?
If this is settled, I'd hate to see us scrambling. I have a hard time letting my guard down when there are so many unknowns. We're still missing supplies and our campsite isn't half what it should be. Can't see myself relaxing and smelling the roses anytime soon.
She was afraid of having an incompetent point, but ask her why she placed importance in the
The
role.
role of point seemed really serious to you. Can I ask why that is?
Because it is serious. If you screw up, we all die.
That seems extreme.
Think of it this way. Let's say we're low on food in the desert. If you scout 3 leagues in the wrong direction, we're all 3 leagues further away from food we need to survive.
Right. I guess I see what you mean. Still sounds like an extenuating circumstance, though.
And being the first to enter the Enclave in almost half a century isn't an extenuating circumstance.
Point taken, I suppose. You know, when talking to Lane, they mentioned that you actually trained to become point yourself. I was wondering if that had something to do with why we weren't getting along.
Oh, no. Being point just wasn't for me. That's all.
Glad we spotted our differences over the help with Solace Watch.
I know Sola mentioned improvements to her forge meant being able to hone my sword. What does that entail exactly?
Unfortunately, the missing supplies I mentioned.
Is there a way I can help you restock?
Right now, we reserve the materials you bring back for your armors and weapons, because that's the priority. But if there's anything you can spare, I can repurpose them into supplies for our campsite.
Sounds simple enough.
Glad to hear it.
Do we have anything? Visit Casmin to sell any excess resources and supplies and generalized resource. Supplies are used for multiple things over the Cosbrin adventure, but the earliest use for restore the band's capabilities through station upgrades. What's just it all? It's quite a lot.
These are a great start. With the supplies we've got already, we could shape up our campsite. We lost a lot of stuff when we were running for our lives, and frankly, our setup is only half of what it should be. But we can rebuild.
What do you have in mind?
Like we discussed. Sola could forge better weapons with improvements to her smithy. Like honing your sword so it can cut through arc armor. Alternatively, Dom could certainly care better for our mantles with new tools for weaving. And to keep you in fighting form, having Lane's alchemical tools in top form is invaluable. There's no end to the improvements we could make around here. And everyone's lives would be safer for it.
What about you?
Me? Oh, I don't need anything.
Come on, there must be something.
I mean, would new shelves be nice? Sure. I also have some ideas for your supply pouches. But don't worry about me. I'm fine. Right now, improving Sola's forge is more important.
Sounds like improvements could be made. Tell him a minute. Casmin can have all the shelves you had desired. Tell you I'll save the day with organization. The better prepared, the safer we are. Assure her this a high priority.
You're always thinking 10 steps ahead.
You have no idea.
I love it. The better prepared our Weaver band is, the sooner we can get out of survival mode.
Oh, I'm glad you agree.
Totally. You can count on me.
Thanks, Bren.
Use the place to upgrade station in the camp. How would I do so? So So we'll be able to upgrade weapons and pieces to level 2. Oh, I should have done this first. I already used all of the materials.
Sola is delighted with the improvements to her forge. She can refine your sword as soon as you'd like. Great work, Bryn.
Turns out we make a pretty good team. This campsite will be top of the line in no time.
Yeah. We're definitely going to need to start directing a water flow to the camp. Maybe even install a fountain in the back. Would help to get a garden going in here too. Fruits, vegetables.
Isn't it too much?
Oh, that reminds me, we'll need the... What?
Do you ever take a break? You know, to enjoy a job well done?
Sure. Sometimes. Once there are fewer fires to put out, I'll relax. I swear.
Everyone is here to help. She's not alone. Sounds like she's feeling anxious. This with her. Everyone here to
Just
help.
try to remember, it's not the end of the world if you take a break. Someone will step in to help lighten your load.
It doesn't always feel like the others realize how much needs to get done.
Then tell them. Like how you told me we needed supplies. I stepped in to help, didn't I?
You did. I see your point.
The others will do the same.
Maybe. I'd better get back to work, but this was nice.
Can remember what you can change your track quest in the journal. Bryn will have 21 slots available to her pack. 50. Welcome, Rekos. Welcome, Fashion01. Welcome. We're here checking out Eternal Strands, which is not a bad fantasy action RPG. I need 20 more. Nice. 19 at least. Alright, Sola, what can you do?
I knew he'd recover. We always do. Still feels nice to have my core tools back this quickly.
Still a long way to go, but we'll get there.
Speaking of, I've something for you. We've been scavenging around the way station and reclaimed a fair amount of useful materials. They're stored away and ready for you. Should be enough to reforge your sword as we discussed.
What kind of a process, I wonder?
What should I expect from a reforged sword?
It depends on the materials we use. Some hold edge better, making your swipes that much more deadly. Others make your gear lighter. Or, for something like armor, change the way it handles heat and cold.
Should I reforge or prioritize new gear, I wonder?
What's the key difference between reforging my gear and just making something new?
If you want gear that does something fundamentally different, make something new. For instance, there are fabrics, metals, leathers, and so on that are highly resistant to heat. A suit of armor made of a combination of those would have been incredible against the Drake you faced in the Veil's shadow. If you don't need something additional, and just want to improve what you already have, that's when you reforge. Keeps the clutter down in the caravan.
My sword is a priority, but ask what else she can reforge?
Also reforge armor. Improve my bow.
Sure can. Weapons or armor, we can rework them with different materials as you prefer.
So I need to know, see if she's ready to
Sounds
start.
like it's time to make something that can punch through arc armor.
That's the spirit.
Reforge is not craft. All of Bryn's gear can be reforged to swap out lower quality material for stronger ones of the same quality. The original materials are reclaimed for use as part of the process. But I already used a better equipment. and have no materials whatsoever. I suppose that's for a quest's sake.
There you go. Not just good as new. Better.
Now that I can cut the carapace free, what's next?
Whenever the band is collaborating on a problem, I'm often the one to create the design, and you'll put it together with me. At least normally they're my designs. Sev actually came up with this one. With carapace and enough metal, I can forge his patch for the leaking conduit.
Any particular metal required?
No, just enough of the same type. Sev and I try to keep our designs flexible, to work with whatever we've got in the caravan. Once you have everything we need, we'll forge the patch here.
Use Weaver's grass to clear the rubble on the long gate. Conduit patch, quest item. I need Capares. Upgrading gear. After improving smithy, gear can be upgraded to increase its effectiveness. Additional units of the same materials used in Sajeas creation. Upgrades can only do so much, however, certain materials just fundamentally better and sometimes better to craft something new. That's a call's pure. Well, I need to find better materials. No talk.
Well pleased with the reforge. There's another option too. We can enhance your gear.
Not the same thing?
No. Enhancing uses more of the same materials from the original construction. I use them to add a bit more protection to your armor, reinforce your blades and such. Worth doing if you have extra materials. I'll be able to do more as we build my smithy's set of tools back up.
Enhance and upgrade are the same?
Color me delighted that we're starting to restore our capabilities around the camp. When the time comes, I'll work with Casmin to create some new tools here.
Then we can start weaving more intricate strands into my mantle, right?
Yes. You harvest, I'll weave, and we'll have you channeling such magics.
So for new magics we ask them.
A crafter is only as good as their tools, they say.
Glad we're starting to upgrade the camp then.
Very much so. There are alchemical formulas I simply can't create for you without the right alembics and specifically treated crucibles. Once I have those, we'll be set. Many of the plants and minerals I'm after are within safe distance of the camp, so I'll be able to gather them myself.
Alright, I suppose for upgrading the healing we need to ask Lion. Use Weaver's Guard to clear the rubble on the long gate and further search. Yeah, we need to use this one. Ah, talk.
Kaz, what you said about the point roll not being for you. Lane said the training was going well, and then one day, it just stopped. Can I ask why?
Honestly, it was just too much for me. The responsibility that comes with being point. I guess I caved under pressure. Leaping headfirst into danger isn't for everyone. What made you decide to become a point?
And it can impress upon her and hold magic that move from variant honestly the danger to support adventure along with my time. There's just being over his but me community. That the discoveries.
Neither of my parents were weavers, but my dad would tell me stories about the Enclave as a child.
You became a point because of a bedtime story.
What can I say? Magic gripped me at a young age and never let go. Now that I'm a point, the possibilities are endless.
And has being point given you what you're looking for?
So far, yeah.
Good. For a long time, I felt like I let Aurea down. She wanted me to continue with the training, but I just couldn't. When she offered to keep me on as a quartermaster, I was surprised. In time, it made sense, though. I always enjoyed the planning of my expeditions, more than the expeditions themselves.
So you've been happier as a quartermaster?
Yes. This is much more my speed. Besides, someone needs to hang out with Arva. Seriously. I'm more than happy to leave the creature wrangling to you.
I'm not sure I have what it takes to pack a caravan anyway.
I've seen how messy your tent is. You most definitely do not.
Uh-huh. Well, I can talk again.
When we've got supplies to spare, I have ideas for improving your pack. If we do it right, you'll be able to bring more resources back. It's all about load distribution.
And shells.
God, yes.
Shells too much. But yeah, we need 20 resources to bring more, even more resources. Wait, maybe I can salvage. Let's do it. Let's bring in more resources. Progress further story. 20. Brain will be able to carry. More files for healing. Mental powers to level 2. I can use ice wall better and the telekinesis for more heavy objects. 50. It is a lot. The bird person boss.
So, how often do I need to return to camp? Do you need me to report back frequently?
That's entirely up to you. Points privilege. You're the one taking the risks, so you can gauge how far and how long you can push. From time to time, I or the folks around the camp might have requests, but we'll defer to your priorities. And if you get into trouble, I'll pull you to safety. Might lose some resources, but that's a small price to pay.
Got it. A lot of responsibility.
Points privilege.
Oh. We can talk more.
Can I ask how you knew to pack up the camp outside the Vale?
The tangles were shifting. They'd been static the entire time. And then, suddenly, just as an arc deflects a wave of Drake's breath, they start to move. That's no coincidence.
How do you know to run to me, then?
The tangles closed down the path the caravan took in. And it wasn't like I was going to abandon you.
I believe I was promised one epic tale on how you discovered the route into the Vale's shadow.
Oh yeah, there was something about this.
I suppose I did promise you. Rumors of a safe passage into the shadow had been swirling among Weaver circles for the last 5 years. They'd always piqued my interest, but I couldn't get a solid lead on it until 2 years ago. Weavers in a caravan bound for Don Brennig told me they no longer had a point. They'd lost an older Casil fellow who journeyed on the Strand Road before the surge. He insisted on one last big expedition before his retirement. Into the Vale's shadow. It killed him, but they got pretty close.
So you got the route from that caravan?
Not quite. The point that died was the one who led them in. He had the trade roads memorized, but it was confirmation that getting close to the Vale was possible. I spent the next few months chasing leads. Eventually, I was able to trade an Ash Peak Drake's Tooth for a map of the trade roads with a dubious Ashar woman in Tarza.
A Drake's Tooth?
Some people believe grinding the tooth of a drake into a powder and consuming it could have stimulating properties.
Aphrodisiac?
Ah.
Fools. Regardless, Between the map and the other leads, I was able to plan the route that led us to the Vale's shadow a fortnight ago. The final missing piece was an apprentice point to take on the expedition with me.
Glad I could help. Thanks for sharing, Aurea.
What's a good adventure if you can't regale someone with the tale later?
And now that we spoke with everyone, I suppose we have to travel again. And this time get the Keepers. Here we go. Probably have to fight with giant. Oh, finally we're breaking them so easy. Alright, where was... How fast we'll be able to attack the enemy? Alright. So the giant was... also way up north. Since when we were able to do like a second heavy attack? And surely wolves from usual wolves became corrupted wolves? Ow. Alright. Moving on. I should be able to break this. Get some steel and bronze. He survived? Gravity! Ah. Materials are over there. And I can't use the telekinesis on them. I was holding block. The giant was over there.
You're coming up on the Ark of the Stricken Earth. With a stronger sword, hopefully the carapace will come off easy.
Let's do it!
This might take a while.
You'll need to swing harder to cut through armor that thick.
Does I really have to do this from this this side? Oh cool, now it's awakened.
Retrieving the carapace is going to be trickier than we thought.
Oh well. You're gonna use this stream as a throwing weapon?
Is she really ready to fight that thing?
Catch your breath. When you're ready, you can climb the Ark to attack it from different angles.
I have no energy. Oh boy. If I throw it at ice, it would hurt more.
See those discs? Those are holding the armor in place.
Nothing happened.
Magic isn't complete. Now that's how it's done.
You are unstoppable, Bryn.
Well, that wasn't that hard.
Chance to get the carapace, but you secured it.
Any concerns about using the Ark on Strand, Dom?
Concerns? None. Excitement? Considerable. We should be able to weave that strand into your mantle, Bryn.
Well, I don't suppose there's anything more I can loot from this giant. A bronze. Wait, do I need bronze? There's a mushroom. A better wood. I can use the wisp only once in a while. Alright. Why, my eyes hurting me? Invisible enemy. There was a need for their materials.
All right. With kinetic magic, I should be able to clear the base of the loom gate.
All done. Nice work, Bryn. We should have enough space to work on fixing that pipe now.
That's all? I need to return back. Return back to... Return back to the base. Well, now fighting with this alpha wolf would be easier. If it's not mutated into another one. Not you. It should be over here. How many lives does it have? Yikes. Just in time. Rose Pain Laser? That's a new one. Where's the minus? Yeah, so much easier fighting with enemies with upgraded gear. What do you mean I'm in combat? With whom? Aha! Gotcha! How can I open the chest? I was inside of a frost cave. Mine was all the way over here. I know there's 3 more blueprints somewhere. But I don't know where. And back to the hub. Passage of time. After each expedition, time passes as Bryn rests and recovers. Each day is divided into 2 day time expeditions and 1 night time expedition. When time advances, conditions in the enclave change, creatures can change locations, and new extreme weather conditions may appear. A variety of different circumstances. On expeditions for a variety of gameplay. Is that what I'm trying to say? Conduct patch. I press with. It doesn't matter what I use. A patch to seal a broken pipe in hopes of restoring power to Loomgate.
Perfect.
You think this patch will fix the leaking pipe?
Yes. And with the debris cleared, why don't you tell Aria we've got everything we need to fix the loom gate?
Me?
Acting or otherwise, major communication should come from the point.
I'll keep that in mind.
Can I report this with better materials? Or assault?
Not too heavy, not too light.
Nice. Ah, 6 of this. Not enough. Okay. Oh man. I can't upgrade anything. Wait. Yeah, maybe I can dismantle stuff that I don't need, like this one. We don't have new blueprints. Simple one. Balanced. To whom I need to speak? Weavers channel magic through the strands of power woven into metals. Each metal can only be attuned to strands of the same family. By harvesting more strands from wild creatures around Enclave, Bryn can gain new abilities or increase the power of the ones she already has in her mantle. He needs 50 materials. Wait. Use harvested strand to unlock new power. Oh. Ensnaring blast. Every time a new strand is harvested, Dam creates artificial strand that resonates with the harvested one, allowing for future study of the magic within. Some quest objectives require specific quality of resonance to progress. Each strand upgrade in Bryn's metal increases the resonance quality as well. In order are fragile, fine, and exquisite. Generate vortex of raw kinetic energy that draws walls and objects alike into its attractive circle. Versus other abilities attract them close together. I see. It's like a miniature black hole or gravity pool. What about this one? Only ice wall? We have what we have. Codex compiling? Arc of Stricken Earth? In terms of pure devastation, nothing matches the raw power of Arc of Stricken Earth. Wielding a bespoke mining bar and standing tall enough to graze the treetops, it is no wonder that their mere existence was considered extremely controversial prior to the search. The Enclave insisted that these massive arcs were designed strictly for construction, but any fool with the faintest spark of imagination could see their destructive potential. I have no doubt that all the Enclave's military strategies were prepared to deploy them in defense of the borders. Their kinetic blast alone would make quick work of any sort of temporary fortification erected by would-be invaders. These offensive attributes, of course, were also incredibly useful for the stated purpose of quarrying, shaping, and transporting stone and other building materials. The massive bridges and seemingly impossible rises of Dinivron are both proof of this and a veiled statement of their potential. Alas, following the search, it seems that any of the arts instincts relating to construction have fallen by the wayside in favor of a overriding desire to smash anything that moves, including our vivacious Point Bryn. We do wonder, however, whenever they might be responsible for the circular carving found on rock walls around the outskirts. From the strand Bryn recovered, we believe the locus of their power is relocated over where the Ashen Scout could be found insulated by the layer of Caparis under chestplate, exposing it. It is merely a matter of peeling that massive slab of armor free. Our enchanter insisted I clarify. Before I speak with Oria, can I maybe improve station, but salvage resources 50 or 56. Upgrade station, we can have more magic. or at least more powerful magic. And more vials. Frost. Ah, I see. We have more. We can choose a vial for more resistance to frost or more resistance to heat. But I would prefer more healing options. Provide strong resistance to shrouding for some namesake conditions. Resistance has only a short period of time, but very strong. So I will refill on each return. Too bad, scamp. Who's a good yak? Who's a good yak? Can I improve? Can I upgrade? Weavercast stand. Ensnaring blast strength. Ice wall strength. I need to find them somewhere in the world?
The patch is ready, and I've cleared the debris at the loom gate in Glintwood Hollow.
Excellent work, Bryn. Time for you to take a well-earned rest while the band heads into the Hollow.
You sure you don't need me to come?
We've got this. And you need the break.
All right, if you say so.
Rest anytime, at any time in the camp. Bryn can rest in her tent to advance time. Day will advance tonight and night will advance to the next day. Alright. And while she's resting, they will fix the pipe. Oh, the headgear is closed off in the cinematics. That's good. Ah, hidden. Not closed out, hidden in the cinematics.
Aurea, how's it going?
Bryn, you're awake. We're making progress over here. Careful with that.
Hey, no one came back to camp, did they? Is the rest of the band still with you?
We're all here. And the leak is just about fixed.
What a good timing. And they quickly teleport back here. Is it someone else?
Hey, wait, I just want to talk.
Whoever it was, they were not aggressive. Another council?
That was incredible.
Hey, couldn't have done it without you.
Actually, we couldn't have done it without Sev. I didn't expect you to have such a deft hand with magical conduits.
I'm not... I mean... We just got lucky it held.
Not to distract from the victory, but something happened while you were gone. I saw something. Well, someone.
A Hearthsider?
Maybe. The figure was masked and standing at the edge of the camp. I think they were watching me. Before they disappeared.
How friendly.
If there are people still left in the Enclave, we need to find them. They can tell us what happened here.
Yes. I was just thinking we should chase down the scary masked figure that likes to watch Bryn sleep.
Again with his sarcastic remarks. And I'm right, Muse that the survivor could tell us what happened. Maybe I can scare... maybe I scare the figure off, speculate that he could be fearful of us. I suggest we need to proceed with caution. Yeah, they could tell us more about what happened.
Since we arrived, we've been speculating about what may have happened after the surge. But no one here knows the truth. Only Hearthsiders could tell us that. I think the truth is worth the risk that they may be hostile.
You're right. We won't find answers standing here.
Friendly or hostile, if there are Hearthsiders, we need to find them.
Agreed.
And the good news is, fixing the Loom Gate didn't just give us easier access to Glintwood, it expanded our scry's reach.
So scries are somehow connected to the Enclave's tapestry.
Every scry was built here.
This means you not only have access to the Loom Gate, but you can safely explore further.
Incidentally, our maps indicate that there is a village beyond the Hollow in a large swathe of wetlands known as Dredger's Mire.
Perhaps we'll find our Hearthsider there. Bryn, why don't you brief with Lane before your next expedition?
Sounds good.
After that, it's time to use the Loom Gate.
Why didn't you guys return using it yourselves?
We needed to take a key swatch back to camp in order to connect the two.
Okay.
We'll make sure you have a key swatch to connect any other Loom Gates to this one from now on.
So I don't have to return back here through other means and to connect them again? Or I suppose. I don't know how this works. And this game doesn't help me to understand much.
Here to brief.
I like to know everything I can before venturing off to a new place.
Just beyond the forested hills of Glintwood Hollow lies the wetlands known as Dredger's Mire. Much like the Hollow, the Enclave prospected many of the raw materials needed for its ambitious constructs and projects from the mire. Oh, it's no coincidence you found the Ark of the Stricken Earth near a collapsed mine. Likely, it was used for the excavation of minerals and metals before the surge. I believe the natural surroundings of the mire were also rich in resources. The Enclave even settled a small village there known as Poldervale.
Which is where I might find that masked figure that was watching me.
It's possible. Regardless, do you have any questions before you head out?
The village sounds pretty remote. Ask for more details on Poldervale. South must activate online. Wonder how dangerous the mire will be. Rest of the band seems mixed on whenever chasing the hill was a good idea. Ask Lane opinion.
Some of the others didn't seem so sure we should be trying to track down the masked figure. What do you think?
History demands we find them. If the masked figure truly is a Hearthsider, their stories and what they've lived through in here would be invaluable to our understanding of the Enclave and of the Surge.
Sounds like I'd better find them then.
Seems like mostly cultivated land.
Apart from the village, it sounds like this is mostly untamed lands. Any expectation that it will be more dangerous than the Hollow?
I would expect so, yes. We've made camp in a way station that's pretty far from Denevron, and the mire yet even more remote. Everything I've read says the deeper into the outskirts of the Enclave one ventures, the more wild and untamed the lands become.
You're saying my battle with the Great Ark might be looking like child's play soon?
Possibly?
So reassuring to hear this.
What can you tell me about Poldervale? It seems like it was settled pretty far from their capital.
Indeed. Though, when you take instantaneous travel through loom gates into account, what constitutes a remote village changes. The village was likely settled to facilitate the prospecting of raw materials in the outskirts. Resources farmed here could easily be transported across the Enclave through the use of loom gates.
This is...
Thanks for the info, Lane. I think I'm ready to head out.
My pleasure. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I didn't have the biggest role to play in the loom gates repair. I'm not exactly handy with a hammer. But watching the band work gave me an idea for a new alchemical project. Its working name is a loom shard.
A loom shard?
A loom shard.
Yes. It's a shard that could draw magic from a loom gate and bring you back to camp safely, wherever you are.
That sounds convenient.
How is this different from Aurea putting me back with the scry?
Unaided, Aurea can only summon enough magic to bring you back safely, not all the valuables you might have collected on your expedition. Because this shard draws magic from the tapestry, it can bring you back safely with all you've gathered.
Thanks, Lane.
Once creation loom shard allows Bryn to return to camp from anywhere in Enclave. It takes time to activate, however, so use with caution. Okay, so we have more convenient way of transportation back to the hub on a third hour of a game.
Bryn, one would think you've been fighting massive constructs your entire life.
It's a newer hobby I've picked up. On account of only having seen one for the first time recently.
Yes, it's quite something to see a massive Archon after studying their role in history for so long.
You seem a little concerned about something.
Oh, no. That Arcs are still functioning in the Enclave is a revelatory discovery. I'm elated, of course.
Very convincing.
It's just... this Archon brings up more questions than it answers. For starters, Arcs of this variety tended to carry a slate bar to help break rocks. It was clearly working in the nearby mine. One must wonder whether its tool was lost in a cave-in? It's hard to say, really. Another mystery. There's no record of Archon hostility towards Weavers. Did they turn on their creators after the Surge?
Is this just about the Arcs?
It's about everything. I suspect we're chasing dead ends. None of these leads fill me with any sort of confidence.
I'm being pessimistic. Needs to see a bigger picture. Has a point. Without doubts. Bigger picture.
It's easy to get overwhelmed by the details. The Enclave is a complete mystery. And the reality is, we won't uncover all of it. There's only so much we can do. But that doesn't stop us from making incredible discoveries within those limitations.
Incredible discoveries within our limitations? I hadn't thought of it that way. It is strangely comforting to acknowledge that there are limits to what we can achieve.
All we can do is put one foot in front of the other. If we're ever going to solve this puzzle, it will only happen piece by piece.
You're right about that. More pieces would help, though. Maybe if you track down other Arcs, we might start to understand what's going on with them.
More information about anything trying to kill me is probably a good thing. Though it does mean getting close to the things trying to kill me, which is less good.
What a dilemma.
Yes, do try not to die in the process, as that would render the information less useful.
Loom gates? Loom gates are one of the most iconic developments in the Enclave history, located across an exclusively within the Enclave. These devices from networks that allows near instantaneous travel between 2 points. Suffice to say, this technology gave the Enclave a seriously advantage in fields including commerce, industry, intelligence, and defense. Allowing a single weaver, or someone sent by a skilled weaver, to traverse leagues in an instant revolutionized travel, and the speed at which information or small items could move across the Enclave. In our time inside the Veil, our bound has had an opportunity to repair the loom gates that lack the energy to fully function, allowing us to clean some small insight into their workings. Reservoirs under the gates themselves seem to draw pools of raw magic from Enclave's magic carrying tapestries. Potential energy needs to be pressurized sufficiently for the gates to work, suggesting that each transit draws a remarkable amount of magic energy. How they were able to consistently produce so much remains a mystery, as it continues to happen despite the obvious disarray post-surge in even deeper one. What remains the most pressing point of speculation for me is that exactly gave rise to Loom Gates enchantments. No creature in my day able to move instantly from place to place, and yet it seems unlikely that Enclave managed to entirely do away with using Strands as a basis of these enchantments. There are similar questions to be asked about the creation of the skills, though no answer seems to be forthcoming for now. We have a teleport, and that's nice. No talk.
I hope I'm not prying by bringing this up, but Dom and Arya told me about your last band.
Oh. Yeah.
Sounds like it was pretty rough.
It wasn't great, that's for sure. I mean, I gave up everything I knew to become a weaver, and it only took a couple of weeks for me to realize I had chased the wrong caravan out of town. All that band did was drink and fight. I stuck around, thinking I might be able to make a difference if I became point, but Aaron chose someone else to take his place in the end.
You're in better hands now. I promise. Even though I'm sure your last few days with us have been A lot. Do you have any regrets about leaving?
I only look forward. I have a friend I couldn't say goodbye to. Tell her I have one regret. I only look forward.
I'm not one for getting lost in the past. I prefer to keep my eyes on what's in front of me. So, no regrets.
Glad to hear you're moving on. But, you know, sometimes it takes us a little while to process our experiences. If you ever do need to dwell on the past, just know I'm here to listen.
Thanks, Sola.
I don't have steel to upgrade any of the equipment. Or that's a color 4. Oh, I suppose we have to travel to a new location and find new resources. Here we go then. The base camp loom gates allows to instant travel to any other loom gates you activated. Look for the loom gates around the world and interact with them to create a connection and allow quick return. I thought we would go to a new area.
Ready?
Let's do this.
And we never saw her ever again.
First trip through the Loom Gate is a success.
Hopefully more trips to come. To new and exciting places.
Well, since I'm here, why not go and beat up that certain wolf, huh? Chest? Bubble of interconnect potential. Surely I need to, like, throw bombs at it. Alright, Mr. Tough Enemy. Ooh. I still can't use heavy stones. How could you miss? Materials! Materials that I'll use for upgrades! And when I'm supposed to go to collapsed mine? Find the path to the Dredger's Mire in Southern Pass region. It ran away. Another one! What? Is it another one or the same one? Is the way. It's the materials. It's the materials that we must gather. Ow. He's using magic against me. How could I miss? Did he lost an arm? I have a feeling he has too much of a health. Oh yeah. Break the bronze. Oh, queria mais. Yikes. Ah. Oh. That was the last heal. Yeah, just like Shadow of Colossus. That's not good. Just no healing items. I have a tonic. Just one. barely escaped. Wait, no. I need full stamina. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, what you gonna do? Oh boy. He can do. He can attack himself. Ugh. Is a new type of enemies? Oh boy. Yikes. Run! Run! Run for your lives!
The Sodden Pass. A fitting name for the road to the wetlands.
No way, it's still after me. I got stuck over here. Surely there's a recipe that we need to take. But not before we will heal. That was a parry. Now, can I get a blueprint? Surely was a blueprint over there. Level 3 materials. Level 2 materials. What? Scissors? For someone encumbered eyes, they move too much. Now it's a lot. Surely we can find something over there. Is it where we're supposed to? Yes, Sudden Pass, it's where we're supposed to go. No materials whatsoever. Alright.
According to the maps, you're getting close to Dredger's Mire.
Good. Would be nice to find some new blueprint. Carbon fiber, still not tough enemy. Is it entrance to Moria?
Designed for two. Looks like it was being packed up to ship.
It'll be exciting to work off an Enclave design firsthand.
Look at me, I opened the door. Is the way to completely different location? Or I'm back. No, Richard's Mire. Flooded and verdant. And Drake's over there. And a frozen village. And giants that are full of moss and vines. And these little annoying invisible enemies. Surely I'll also find a lot of blueprints around here. How do I return back to... World of Mysteries? Want to return back to camp. How do I do this fast? Loom shot. Here it is. Let me craft a two-hander.
My darling, I suspect the way the light filters through the Enclave's veil makes you look more luminous than ever.
Stop. It'll go to my head.
Should I come back later? I didn't mean to interrupt you two.
Sorry, Bryn. Sometimes we get lost in our little world.
But since you're here, I was actually hoping to speak with both you and Sola.
Oh?
I don't know if you know this, but my wife is an extremely talented smith who was apprenticed under a variety of world-class teachers.
Well, a revolving door of mentors doesn't exactly facilitate the most stable education, especially when one of them drops dead in front of you.
What?
Details. You've made more of your varied experience than most could glean from a lifetime. Anyway, I know you always hoped to further your education with the Tarmakine Smithing School's techniques, so I asked Lane to look into whether or not any Tarmakine smithing was ever practiced here in the Enclave.
Oh, doll. You shouldn't have. It's sweet, but there are other priorities.
What could be more pressing than helping my wife fulfill her lifelong dreams? As luck would have it, there were Tarmakine smiths here before the search.
Really?
Perhaps our daring point might be able to keep a lookout for anything those smiths might have left behind?
I mean, if it's too much trouble.
Of course. I'd be happy to help.
Perfect. I'll leave you to discuss the details.
Anything in particular I should look for?
The Tarmakine smithing techniques are exceptionally complex, and as such, pretty rare across the Maida. It might be too much to hope for anything close to a completed armor set, but prototypes or even notes pertaining to the style would be useful. I'd take anything you can find.
You might be in luck. I found a schematic. Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, this schematic is for a Tarmakine helm.
How convenient.
Could we forge a helm using the schematic?
Unfortunately, the schematic isn't finished. But sometimes smiths will create a prototype alongside their designs. If you found something like that, I might be able to forge the helm.
But now, can you craft a two-hander? Yes. Yes. That's the weapons that we need. 11. I need to find more. I need to find more ore. But now we have to use cobalt. Is it a Pollux? Is it supposed to be like...
Zev's idea. I only helped him with the design.
Is it supposed to be a like two-handed sword? Because this looks like a Pollux.
What is this? Competition of humility? You're both brilliant, just like this design.
Change equipment. Source resources. Mundane two-hander. Well, it is what it is. Okay, we played for this game for a long while. It's just the beginning, but I like it so far. Why people are calling it a techno demo? It's pretty well made. The mechanics are nice. Did you saw how I fought with the golem using magic by creating like ice surface on him and then throwing the with the stones? It didn't work on the first one. On the second one, it was much harder, maybe because I needed to like not to miss so much when I throw at it. So like there's more blueprints to find, there's more weapons to craft, more lands to explore. And if you want me to continue with this game, do like leave a comments under this what to continue this in the further. Well, yeah. Yeah, and hopefully next time on a random on Game Pass random roulette, there'll be something that would work and not crash like High on Life today. So by the schedule we have on the next week there will be another random Game Pass random roulette. Hopefully something else would work, and maybe the next game won't crash, and maybe Nvidia finally make drivers that not make games crash. On what we have on a Thursdays, we'll try to start Dragon's Dogma, considering that Monster Hunter Wilds finally were able to launch on a level with this NVIDIA drivers. I suppose Dragon's Dogma 2 also would be played normally without crashing, hopefully. On and on next on Saturdays we have Unicorn Overload, when we're continuing to like liberating with the Liberation Army all of the evil that's the evil Overlord conquered by our Unicorn Liberation. So this was gonna happen. So thank you everyone who visited the stream, everyone who will watch this pod. If you want the channel to live and grow, please support me here on all social media, share my videos when you think worth sharing, do jump platforms from YouTube to Twitch to Travel to Blue Sky to Twitter to whatever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos and streams. Bye. I can see a mouse cursor. The game won't allow me to do so. Ah, now I see it. I had to press escape.